Next, I also request Professor Mamta Nischal, HOD, Medical Surgical Nursing Department and PG Course Coordinator to take the seat on the dais. As we all know that we have gathered here to celebrate the National Girl Child Day. On this day, we salute the strength and accomplishments of girls in various sectors and reiterate our commitment to provide them with equal opportunities to live, aspire and inspire. Every year, National Girl Child Day is observed on January 24th and it has marked to address the problems specially associated with the girl child. The act of sex determination before birth and discrimination against girls post-birth led to an alarming situations across India. The Government of India had launched several initiatives to raise the status of girl children in the country, such as Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Balika Samruddhi Yojana and national schemes of incentives to girls for their education, etc. The National Girl Child Day celebration also focuses on bringing awareness about the people about all the schemes. As we celebrate National Girl Child Day, we pledge ourselves to support and empower the daughters of our nation. It also reminds us that it is our responsibility to give her the importance she deserves and work together for the happier lives. When the day starts with the prayer and ends with a prayer, everything in between always seems to work out. Sometimes all it takes is just one prayer to change everything. Before commence this solemn occasion, let's invoke the presence of Lord Almighty for His grace and blessings upon us. I call upon Ms. Sona Sabu and team, first sem BSc Nursing students, to grace this occasion with the invocation song.
गणनायकाय गणदेवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानातरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमट्टाय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदेवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डकण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गुन्दगुल्फाय गन्धमट्टाय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Ms. Sona Sabu and team. It was really heart-touching and gracious. The joyful heart sees and reads the world with a sense of freedom and graciousness. We invite our greeters to spray the sweet aroma of happiness through the words of welcome. I now kindly request Ms. Debina Devi, Lecturer, Obstetrics and Gynecological Department, RVCN, Bengaluru, to welcome the august gathering.
A very good morning to each one of you present here today. I am Ms. Debina Devi, lecturer in the Department of OBG Nursing, take this privilege in welcoming each and every one to this program on behalf of RVCN. At the outset, first, I would like to welcome Srimati Anjali Ramanna, an advocate for women and child rights, founder of Astitva Legal Trust, and chairperson of Children and Welfare Committee of Karnataka State Government, Bengaluru, as a chief guest of today's event. We are extremely delightful to have such an eminent and dynamic personality amongst us today as a chief guest. On behalf of RVCN, we welcome you, ma'am. I also extend my hearty welcome to Sri Jnanamurthy, Kannada Professor, for being a part of today's event. We welcome you, sir. I now extend my cordial welcome to Dr. S.R. Gajendra Singh, Principal of RVCN, for his support, encouragement, and guidance in organizing the event. On behalf of RVCN, we welcome you, sir. I would now like to express my hearty welcome to Professor Mamta N., HOD of MSN Department and PG Course Coordinator. On behalf of RVCN, we welcome you, ma'am. I would now like to acknowledge my warm greetings to all the HODs of various departments, faculties, and staff of RVCN for their presence in this event and support throughout. On behalf of RVCN, we welcome you all. Lastly, my heartfelt and warm welcome to all the students of RVCN for their presence and joining us for this event today. I once again welcome you all. Okay, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Davina. Light symbolizes knowledge, brightness, and prosperity. Knowledge is the everlasting wealth capable of removing ignorance just as light removes darkness. God's first and foremost appearance is in the form of light, which we call it as divine light. Now I request the dignitaries to partake the pride in igniting the traditional lamp and brighten this occasion. I request Mrs. Anita Rani, Lecturer, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, to assist the dignitaries in lighting the traditional lamp.
Come, Nikita.
Thank you, everyone. May the divine power bless all of us. Achievers are not born talented, but they possess the I can do it attitude. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. Now it's my deep pleasure to invite Dr. S.R. Gajendra Singh, Principal RVCN Bengaluru, to deliver the inaugural address to the gathering. Over to you, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning one and all. So today's the National Girl Child Week and Day. Dignitaries on the dais, Srimati Anjali Ramanna, Madam, Justice for Juvenile Court of Bangalore, Advocate for Women and Child Rights, Founder for Astitwa Legal Trust, Chairperson for Children Welfare Committee, Government of Karnataka, Bangalore, and HOD and Professor of Medical Surgical Nursing, Mrs. Mamata, and then Kannada Professor, Dr. Gnanamurthy sir, my dear faculty members, students. Today, we could able to celebrate with a great proud of this day, that is female child or girl child. We have bias among the genders, especially in child population, pediatric population. It begins in ourselves, in the family, and it is a kind of a social issue and problem that we need to relinquish and reform in a healthier status. We being father, mother in our family, grandfather, grandmother, there will be network of relations. These relations made with two genders, that is male and female, without which nobody will be on the earth. Am I right? So why we have to have such a discrimination between male and female child? As and when couple get married, they will have an issue. Is it a child? She will get pregnant and she will be eagerly waiting for a child. All family members should think a healthy child we want, wherein we can bring up our nation, whether male or female. Why we have to expect especially male child? Whatever the God gives, which we have to accept. And here I would like to say, female child is like an angel of the family, and we have to respect the female child, and we have to protect the rights of a child, especially female child, and never think of a female feticide, or else, what I wanted to say, there are a lot of things which happens on infants as well as children. In this case, here we have to bring a message to the society to have an gender equality among adults as well as children. That attitude and mindset has to be changed. Never support being, you may come across with grandmother, grandfather, or else in the network of the family. As and when you come across this type of discussion, you have to change their attitude. Never deprive the female child. Without female child, especially I can say, that is a proud of a father. Having a female child is proud of a father, and each and every female child feels their father as a hero. Whether I am right or wrong? Yes. So, this should begin from the seed, that is from the family, from the conception. As and when a woman gets conceived, she should think of rearing a female child. If there is any intricacies, that must be eliminated, and any such issues that has to be settled in a healthier way. Rear female child with great respect in the society, uplift them, and we have to give social justice for the female child in each and every dimensions of their life, so that we can change the society in a healthier way. Madam is here. She could able to give extensively about juvenile rights and child rights and other things, and I would like to say thanks to Madam for accepting, for giving her valuable lecturing on child rights and in what way we can uplift the female child. Thank you, Ananda. And also I'd like to say thanks for all my faculty members and the organizing committee. This is the first time we are celebrating here. Now onwards it should happen every year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for an enlightening message to all of us and giving your valuable insights on importance of girl child within the family and for our prosperous nation. Thank you so much. Gaining knowledge is the first step to wisdom. Sharing it is the first step to humanity. We have amidst us a renowned advocate and columnist for sharing her valuable knowledge and experiences with us. Without any further delay, let us start off with the session. We are pleased to have the esteemed eminent speaker of the day, Srimati Anjali Ramanna, advocate for women and child rights, founder, Astitwa Legal Trust, chairperson, Child Welfare Committee, Karnataka State Government, who's going to deliver the talk on addressing the comprehensive needs and legislative rights of girl child. I now request Mrs. Sheila J, HOD, Obstetrics and Gynecological Nursing Department, UG Course Coordinator, RVCN Bengaluru, to introduce our eminent speaker, Srimati Anjali Ramanna ma'am, to our esteemed gathering.
Oh, don't waste time.
5 minutes.
Oh, I have to know about you. No, the way I thought they'll come to know whether I'm worthy listening.
Very brief, ma'am.
Thank you, my pleasure.
So it is a 10-page resume and it was difficult to concise her resume actually. So I'm very pleased to introduce our speaker of the day, Ms. Anjali Ramanna. Madam is an LLB graduate with MA in Kannada Literature and Diploma in English Literature. She has completed various certification courses such as Children's Human Rights from University of Geneva, Young People's Mental Health from University of Michigan, Feminism and Social Justice from University of Michigan, and course in Grief Counseling. By profession, Madam is an advocate for the right, and she is working for the rights of women and children. She is a skill trainer, writer, and a columnist. She is the founder of Astitwa Legal Trust, a charitable trust with the objective of rendering free service to women and children for the general welfare and creating legal awareness among women and children. Madam is currently appointed as the chairperson of Children Welfare Committee of the Government of Karnataka for Girls in Bangalore Urban Jurisdiction. Madam has published various articles, nearly more than 1,500 articles on the rights of women and children, travelogues, write-ups, and various social relevant issues mainly pertaining to women and children in the state, national level newspapers and magazines. Ma'am has conducted several legal awareness workshops among various sectors of the society. Madam has presented various papers, written many Kannada columns, made various documentaries, published numerous books on women and children, and has also participated in television and radio programs. Madam has to her credit various prizes and honors, to mention a few: BBMP Women of the Year in the year 2010, Indira Priyadarshini Mahila Sadiki, Kamala Ramaswamy Endowment Prize by Karnataka Lekakiyara Sangha, Kannada Sahitya Parishad Pravasa Anudana, invited as an audience to witness the debate on child rights in UNO at Vienna, invited as a guest on discussion about welfare of children at UNICEF London, presented with memento of honor at Jewish Museum, Israel, and also ma'am is a member of the draft committee Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Rules, Karnataka State. We are renowned to have such a person, and we are very much astonished, and we are actually very excited to have such an eminent personality amongst us. We give a big round of applause to that and welcome him.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಷ್ಟೇನಾ? ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೊ
ಮೈಕ್ ಇಲ್ದೇನು ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಹಿಂದೆ? ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ?
I always consider myself as electricity conservator because ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ they will be having only one vocal cord, something it's a pair of vocal cords, no? For me I always say 10 pair of 5. ಅಷ್ಟು ಜೋರು ಧ್ವನಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಜೋರು. Good, very good to see boys. I love boys. How many boys are there? Can you please stand up for a second? All boys. All boys, of course. Wow, that's the spirit, including your principal. But I give the honor of him sitting there because he's presiding over the function. Now, hold there. Now, please, all the girls and women, give the boys and men who are present in this hall a big round of applause. Very big round of applause. A loud applause. For the reason, anyone can guess? Can any of you guess? ಏನೇ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಊಬರ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. We have to applaud them, we have to appreciate them, we have to respect them, we have to love them for making us girls, beautiful girls. Science says XY XX. They are the Y carrier. X, if they don't give X, we will not become beautiful, right? Thank you boys for making us. I am very happy to meet boys. That is why I always say, ನಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೆ 2 kg ಲವ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ 2 kg plus 100 grams. I love boys. I am very happy. Actually, you know how our minds are conditioned ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ. RV Nursing College, oh madam, Bhumi madam, please give the lecture on Girl Child Day. Gautami spoke so nicely, so sweetly, with all that tamburi shruti, the way she speaks. I was under the assumption nursing andre girls. You know how our mind is conditioned. Nurse andre ಒಂದು girl chitra ಬರುತ್ತೆ, correct? But after coming here, one pretty girl with beautiful pattern of teeth, she's there, yeah. See, she has a very beautiful smile. She actually accompanied me to the hallway, and when I asked her, she told it's a co-ed. Then I got spirited because it was too boring to talk to girls. Makkale hudugiyeru. So hudugaridre, that's the spirit. Am I right? See, wherever I am invited to speak about law, girl child law, rights of a girl child, or whatever related to legal field, hey, you can come, friend, ma. Bunny, boys, all boys, I want to see your, such a handsome face you all have. Come. There should be some movement. When Anjali is here, what is this? Come. So, I just feel, you get every law in your fingertips. You all must be having smartphone. On the Google you know what is Indian Penal Code, you can get, correct? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಏನೋ like this sex determination, anti sex determination law, ಆಮೇಲೆ sexual harassment committee ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Every law you get in a smartphone, Google. So why I am invited? I always say Google ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Isn't it? Am I right or wrong? Then should I continue to speak or not? Should I continue? Why? Why? Any of you, please, why? When you can get everything over your fingertips in your smartphone, all the laws are there, and authentic websites are there. You can get authentic information in Google. Why should I come and stand here and talk to you people? Because I purchased it newly. I want to show it. Correct, Allah? Allah? ಏನು ನಾನು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, one girl is crying, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Am I not beautiful? So just to show my physical presence, should I come and talk to you people? Then? Experience. Ayyo madam, there are umpteen number of sites where veterans, they share their experience in Google. Correct, Anna? And you must have seen, no? This Amma modern nursing founder, what's her name? Florence Nightingale. Arthur Mother Teresa. So many people are there who have shared their experience and it is mentioned in Google. So no need of Anjali Ramana coming and talking to you and beating your heads. Maybe we are nearing to lunchtime. Allah, I was feeling that. Why should I go and talk? When Google tells you everything, when Google gives you everything, why should I go and talk? But one fine day I realized, Google will not teach us how to survive without Google. Am I right? Google teaches you everything, but how to survive without Google. For that reason, a beautiful lady like Anjali Ramana should come on the stage behind the podium. Am I right? Andage Gautami has told me I should speak only for 30 minutes. Only for 1 second extra. But by profession I'm a lawyer. I know only to open my mouth. So if you want me to close down by 30th minute, last seat alli ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, get up ma, you're so beautiful, get up. You have to keep on looking at your watch. 30th minute, madam, like that you have to do. Okay, otherwise no lunch. I can extend till dinner, no problem. Good. So ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ? What do you want me to talk to you? Actually, I prefer sharing than talking or speaking like a chief guest. ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. The time has come. This side of people should listen to that side of people. Correct? All these days, that side of people have listened to this side of people. Now, today is the occasion where I have to listen to you. Am I right? ಅವ್ರಂತಾರೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಕೂರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. Is that strict your principal? No. He spoke to me so well. He greeted me with coffee, cookies. See, you people are so blessed. Actually, I'm jealous of you. I envy you. You know why? You're such a blessed soul with such a beautiful, wonderful, responsible and unique profession. Are you, madam? Whoever comes and talks on the podium, they say you have a noble profession. Do you feel that nursing is a noble profession and a unique profession? Oh, thank you, ನನ್ನ ಮೂಗು ಸೋರುತ್ತಿದೆ. This is the fundamentals of nursing. You should ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೂ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಇವರ ಕಿವಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾಡ್ತಿದೆ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಚುಚ್ಚಿ, ಇವರ ಮೂಗು ಸೋರುತ್ತಿದೆ, ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡಿ. See how was that presence of mind? Nursing ಗೆ fundamentals ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು? Okay. Why do you feel that your profession is very unique or a noble profession? Yake? Any one of you, please stand and talk. Otherwise, Nangi, it's boring. Only talk. Always Anjali Ramana talks. Boring. Come on, you tell me. Why do you feel that your profession is unique or your profession is noble? Yes, get up.
Because we serve to others.
Okay. We serve to others. Yes, ma. Sit down.
We treat a person who is in pain.
Okay. Any of you? Boys! What is this? I love you more. Today I'll give you 200 grams now. Okay, come on, tell me. Why do you feel that your profession is unique or something noble? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಲಯಾಳಂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ which state you are from? Andhra Pradesh. Ye mandi chappandi.
Nurse is a nurse who is available 24/7 to serve a person.
Okay, good. Ashtena, only 3 reasons you feel that your profession is unique and different and noble? Huh? Good. Yes, of course. Everyone will be having one reason. 100 people are here, 100 reasons are there to make this nursing profession unique and different and noble and very responsible and of high esteem profession. A doctor's family, bad. She is your professor. In her family, her grandmother falls sick. In your principal's family, one of her remote uncles falls sick. ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಅವರ ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಅವ್ರ ಸೋದರತೆ ಶಿ ಫಾಲ್ ಸಿಕ್. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಹುಷಾರ್ ತಪ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಹುಷಾರ್ ತಪ್ಪತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ನರ್ಸ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಇವರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Why she is not working as nurse? The doctor who has operated the patient, his own family who has operated, calls you people to serve the family because no one else has the capacity to serve his or her own family. That is why nursing is very unique. I can fight in court of law, I can fight for my family. On an operation table, surgery table, a doctor can, of course, he should be mentally strong, he can operate. But for nursing, everybody, including my close kith and kin, my own children, my own partner, my own family members, I can't nurse. I have to depend on you. Nursing is the only profession for every family depends on you people. That is why it is unique. We have restrictions. Yes, sir. We have restrictions. Don't we have? We can't nurse our family. We can't nurse our neighbors. We can't nurse anybody. For that matter, our own pet. We can't nurse. We depend on nurses. That is why your profession is unique. Every profession has. Nodi, ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ legal rights ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ. No. Today is not the occasion to, give lecture on your rights. Today is the occasion to get evoked within. Today is the occasion to feel that, yes, I can do something. ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ತುಂಬಾ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. Do you all agree? Do you all agree gender inequality exists? ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಂಗ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್? Yes. ಈ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪದದಲ್ಲೇ gender inequality is there. I always propose it should be National Boys Day. Yes. You should call all the boys. You should make a gathering of boys to tell them you should coexist with girls. Unless you do that, this gender inequality exists. It will go on existing. Unless they feel coexistence is made only with girls, this gender inequality exists. Am I right? Tappa? Sariya? Sari idmele adu joragi helu maga. What is this? ಅಂತ ಮೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Unless until we evoke their responsibility towards coexistence, this gender inequality moves on. After the surgery, doctor says nursing is not in my jurisdiction. After the lower court gives its verdict, it says appeal is not in my jurisdiction. Ivaru gynecology department professor, after teaching, if you ask something about ear ENT, she says it is not in my jurisdiction. Correct? Correct, Allah. So every profession has a jurisdiction except nursing. Nursing is omnipotent. Like you can nurse anybody, everybody, always 24/7. Along with you, there is one more issue in this world, or rather in India, which has no jurisdiction. Anybody knows? Papa. It must be a difficult guess for you, I'm sure. Okay. Papa, black shirt. Kannada, English, Telugu, Tamil? Kannada. Okay. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ? From which area you come to the college? Ninth main. That is Jayanagar 9th main. Okay. This is 4th main, correct? ನೀವು 9th main ಇಂದ 4th main ಗೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಬಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಪಿಕ್ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಆಯ್ತು ಬೇಡ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ ಒಬ್ರು ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ, ಅವಳದು ಯಾರು ಚೈನ್ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯಾರು ಚೈನ್ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಏಜ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಲ್ಲ ಮಗ. ಬೈಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಮಹಾ, SD, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಈಗ, ರಾಜದೂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ರಾಯಲ್ ಎನ್ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಎಸ್ ಅದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಹುಡುಗಿ, ಗರ್ಲ್, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. yes get up ma'am. Okay, which police ma'am? You are traveling from 9th main to 4th main. Just assume that in 5th main you lost something, or somebody hits you, or some boy teases you. Okay? So which police station you go to? Jayanagar. See, Jayanagar there are mains. I am telling 9th main one police station is there, 8th main, 7th main. For every main road there is a police station. Jayanagar is such a vast area. 9th main in the when you travel from 9th main to 4th main, probably 5th or 6th main you had some mishappenings with you. Which police station you go to?
We'll first ask the conductor to stop the vehicle and first. Then we'll get down there and we'll call the police of that main.
That main. Okay. He says, the police comes and says, Amma, your house is at 9th main. You are going to your college to 4th main. Your college is in 4th main. I can't register as it is not in my jurisdiction. So you go to 9th main. Where you stay, you go to 9th main. What will you say?
But my valuable thing is lost in that particular main by traveling. So
you don't know. You came to know about it 5th main. But it might have happened in 6th main also, 7th main also. So the police will say that. You have heard FIR, first information report. The moment you go to police station, when you give complaint, what you give is called complaint. What the police register and give a copy to you and the court is called FIR. Okay? So he says, Nana jurisdiction alilla, I will not file FIR. So what will you do? Ayyo, a huduga nange hodda. I just, it was in my karma. I experienced. So either you go to college or you go back home and cry. Correct? ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, when you know your rights ಅಂತ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು know your rights ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, you all know FIR. Today I am going to give you one important aspect of FIR which will definitely empower you people. That is called zero FIR. Have you heard of zero FIR? Any of you? All over India, wherever the crime happens on any girl child or the woman, wherever, all over India, you can go to any police station and file the FIR. Police cannot reject or refuse to take your complaint saying that it has not happened in my jurisdiction. Correct? This is one information I can give you. Know your rights. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಒನ್ ತರಬೇತಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ತರಬೇತಿ, ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ laws workshop you can conduct. Definitely I can come and teach you laws. These are the basics I am telling you just to regain and retain your confidence. So don't think that you belong to Andhra, you belong to Kerala, the crime has happened in college or in the college road in Bengaluru, so you cannot. Andhra police will say no. Bengaluru police will say you are from Andhra, Tirupati or whatever, Wayanad or Coorg, so I can't file. So don't ever allow the police to say this. Zero FIR, keep it in your mind. By doing this, police have lost their credibility. Don't you think so? ಅವರು ಒಂಥರ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಜನಗಳನ್ನ ಆಟಾಡಿಸಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ. How many of us, of course, being educated people, we trust people, I mean police, but common man literally skeptical to trust police. Am I right, madam? ಏನೇ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೈಂಡ್. Credibility. First, matter of jurisdiction. Jurisdiction ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. Any crime that happens against a girl child or a woman, any crime, whether it is petty, major, any crime, you can go to any of the police stations. Suppose you belong to Dharwad, you are local people, you are so much comfortable with your local people and your area. But something happens in Bengaluru, you are scared because your people are not here. You are scared to go to police station, but you can go back to Dharwad and file an FIR there in Dharwad police station about the crime happened in Bengaluru. So first is jurisdiction. Next is, sorry, not all the police, every rule has an exception, but by and large, common public is always doubtful to trust police because of their attitude, police have lost credibility. Correct? Hagene, when the issue of credibility comes, I request you all, girls, especially girls, don't lose credibility. Credibility kalkoladu, because you are all science students, I can talk to you openly. It's more painful than losing virginity. It is more serious than losing virginity. Don't lose your credibility. Adu nimge, I don't know whether at this point of time, because you are too young, you are not exposed to your profession. I don't know whether how much you will be able to understand, but when you get into profession, maintaining the integrity and credibility would be the biggest challenge for each and every nurse. I have seen, I have experienced. I have worked as a nurse in, not like you, professional nurse alla, attended for a few surgeries also. I have attended 16 cataract surgery, one major bone, what do you call that, orthopedic, that fracture ella surgery ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, I have attended because it's a part of my grief counseling course. I have attended, so I know how challenging for a nurse to maintain credibility and integrity. Have you all heard of there was a movement called Me Too? Yes. Have you all heard? Indian, the people who have sat behind, have you heard of the movement Me Too, where many of the women started saying, I have undergone sexual harassment, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಅತ್ಯಾಚಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. You know, there were some incidents 20 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಹೆಂಗಸರು. 7 years, 14 years, 18 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳಾಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಆಗಾಯ್ತು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ women started saying that when I was unmarried and working somewhere, it happened there. Do you think Me Too movement was a successful movement or it's not successful? What do you think? Successful? Successful? ಯಾರು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಂತೀರಾ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿ. Whoever says Me Too movement was successful, please raise the hands. So everybody thinks that it's unsuccessful, it's not successful. Why? Why? Whoever complained, actually that person really would have undergone a torture, really would have undergone a crime, really would have suffered. But when it was expressed, it was time bar. ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅವಳು ಪಿಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಇವಳು ಪಿಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ 2 years back my ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ presented this to me. No, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಕಿಚ್ಚು. Correct? So we will lose credibility. So all the girls, even the boys, raise the voice at that occasion. Not only for sexual harassment. Sexual harassment ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನೂನಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗುವಂತ ಹರಾಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ಹರಾಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಮೋಷನಲ್, ಮೆಂಟಲ್, ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್? Sexual harassment is the definition complies of financial harassment, mental harassment, emotional harassment, physical harassment, sexual harassment. Very kannina, what do you call? Drishti, vision harassment. So what I am saying is, don't hold back yourself to raise your voice. Unless until you do when it is required, you will lose credibility. But before doing it, think twice. Am I impulsive or am I truthful? Am I impulsive or am I truthful? So retain your credibility. First, to understand the jurisdiction. ಇದು ಬರೀ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾನೂನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ jurisdiction ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗೂ ಒಂದು jurisdiction ಇದೆ. You know, we have everybody, all of us have a jurisdiction within. A jurisdiction for our body movement, jurisdiction to behave inside the family, inside the home, a jurisdiction in the college, correct? In the bus stop, in the cinema theater, everywhere. Jurisdiction is there. It's a boundary. It's a decent boundary. So always remember the jurisdiction. In the jurisdiction, remember zero FIR. That, you know, if that is there, if you have the knowledge, you will have the confidence. And next, credibility. Whether it is notary, ನರ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ನನಗೆ ನೆಗಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ. But don't worry, I am 4 times vaccinated. 3 times personally I got vaccinated. 1 time as a professional, the government gave us. So I am 4 times vaccinated, not to worry. Ayyo, even if I fall sick also, so many nurses are there. I don't worry. Okay? So don't lose credibility. Amma, you are from which place, ma? You are yes, yes, get up, madam.
From West Africa.
West Africa. Wow. You came to study nursing here or you are teaching? Student. PG. Wow, fantastic. West Africa, which place?
Guinea.
Pardon me?
Guinea.
Guinea. Okay, that's good. For me, Africa is South Africa and my Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela and lot of forest that you take that in safari, forest safari. So, no, you don't. But for me, Africa means forest safari, jungle, so many simha like me, elephants. Have you ever traveled in train? Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, whoever has not traveled in a train, can you please raise your hand? Wow, 2 Guinness record holders are there. They have not traveled in trains. That's beautiful. Have your seat, madam. Have you heard of a city called Mysore? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ, ಐ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. So, in Mysore, Bangalore, there are fast trains like Vande Bharat. Now newly they have released Vande Bharat and Shatabdi. You all must have heard Shatabdi, correct, Alla? Shatabdi train. It won't give any stop, intermediate stop illa. It starts from a point and it stops in the final point, correct? It won't give any intermediate point stopped. So Opa Manushya, he climbed Shatabdi train, but his destination was middle of Mysore, like between Mysore and Bangalore. There is one place called Madhu. If you all have heard Darshanas, they give Madhu Vada, correct? There is a place called Madhu. Papa, without knowing that this Shatabdi, it won't stop in between, he climbed Shatabdi train from Mysore. He keeps on asking people, did Madhu come? Madhu Banda? Madhu Banda? Madhu Banda? So people say, ayyo, this is a fast train, it won't stop in Madhu. It halts only in Bengaluru. What you can do, near Madhu junction, train slows little bit. What we will do, we will open the door and we will put you down. What you do, you just run towards the direction of train going, whichever direction the train is going. You run little bit to maintain that threshold. Then you can go to your station. Madhu station is. He will be very happy. Thank you, thank you. So near the Madhu, what happens? The train is like slow madatala junction crossing ella idre. You must be knowing, no? The train slows down. The compartment people, the fellow travelers, just puts him down. He runs through the train. He runs along with the train just to maintain the threshold. Otherwise, he will fall down. Being a science student, you all know that he'll fall down. So he runs, but without counting how much pressure he has to put on his running, how much fast he has to run. He runs little faster. He reaches next compartment. There people will say, Bunny sir, they will hold him and puts him in the compartment. They say, sir, good that you got the train, otherwise he won't stop, sir. This is life. This is life. You know? People are there to put you down. People are there to hold your hands. But the right time you have to decide. The right time. Whether you have to take the risk of jumping out of Shatabdi or not. I always tell, we all have to, especially girls, we have to pass kidney test. Life andre nothing but passing kidney test. Being nurse, you all know, whatever goes inside your mouth, it has to come through kidney, correct? Kidney adu litmus test idare. Madam, am I right? Kidney nalli ella survey ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ರೀ, ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು, ಶುಗರ್ ಅಬ್ಬಬ್ಬ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಲರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. All these things happens in kidney. So whatever, when you are fast asleep listening to Madam Anjali Ramanna's boring speech, if you open your mouth, if a solle goes inside, that also has to pass kidney test. Am I right? Sollinalli mosquito carries a kind of protein. Alva madam? Madam, you tell me, mosquito carries, even a fly carries a kind of protein. Bacteria no irutte adar jothe virus. So it all have to. So life is nothing but passing kidney test. I should be knowing that what I should put into my mouth so that I can pass the kidney test. This is how people are there to pull you down. People are there to hold your hands. You should have to decide what you want. To do that, you should have self-confidence. Self-confidence yavaga barutte? Self-confidence. When you will have self-confidence? Does it come in DNA, madam? DNA barata? Okay, madam, 20%. Madam, don't say no, madam. Nange DNA bandide. Okay, 20%. Another 80%. 80% of self-confidence. Hege barutte? How do you get that self-confidence? Beautiful faces there. You are from? Sorry. Yes, you. You are from? Arunachal Pradesh. Wow. I have visited. I stayed there for 21 days. I have written a book on that, and for that I got award from Karnataka State. Because that was the first book in Kannada language about Arunachal Pradesh. So Arunachal Pradesh, beautiful. Tell me, ma, how do you get your self-confidence? Okay, one of the points. Okay, sir, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ನಡಕ ಟೋಪಿ ಸಕ್ಕದ ಇದೆ. ಏನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ ನೀವು ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಗೆ? ಫಿಫಾ Ah, lovely. Come on, get up. Get up, get up. Tell me, how do you get self-confidence? There is an injection your principal sir will give you. When once you leave this room, ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ, 80% self confidence are induced. ಇಲ್ಲ IV ಇದೆ, self confidence IV. How do you get, ma?
Experience and what we observe from others.
Okay, observation, experience. Good. You are from which state, ma?
Kerala.
Kerala, Saramille. That's beautiful. Okay, madam, nimge tale novu. Mask. Get up, get up, get up. No, no, not that. You. Having headache, baby? No? Then tell me, how do you get self-confidence?
Observation experience.
Observation experience. See how the mind gets conditioned immediately. She said experience. He added observation. So experience, observation. If I ask 100 people here, 100 people will say observation. Experience. Observation, experience. Self-confidence comes only through knowledge. Only through knowledge. Do you know Adani? Okay. What do you know about Adani? What is his status today? Today. Yeah, yes, yes. Yaar matadin you. You teacher na. I want the students and youngsters to speak. Madam, no sharing. Old ladies, please don't talk to me. I am an youngster. I would like to talk to only youngsters. Anybody knows Adani's today's status? Who is Adani? Wow. Gottilla. You people lack self-confidence. I have seen youngsters who main problem in Gutta. You watch reels, not the news. You make reels, but you are never intended to be in the news. You make reels, you watch reels. Alva? Huh? Be updated with your knowledge. Knowledge gives you power. Girl Child Day alla Anjali Ramanna maatu, it's only glamour for glamour. Anjali Ramanna agli, nim principal agli, we will not hold your hands like the compartment. I mean, people in the other compartment. Huh? It is you, your knowledge. Knowledge gives you self-confidence. Read newspapers. Don't ever say this is bad or this is good. Even vitamins in excess affects your kidneys. Am I right, madam? Huh? So, read everything. Come on, don't tell your principal. I will join you to watch some websites. Come on, do it, explore. But there is a jurisdiction for everything. When you are within the jurisdiction, you don't lose credibility. If you should not lose credibility, you have to raise your voice. To raise your voice, you have to be self-confident. To become self-confident, you have to be knowledgeable. Knowledgeable andre I am not telling to be knowledgeable like Einstein or Athara ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. Okay? Updated day-to-day knowledge. Knowledge always lies beyond the reels ಮಾಗ. Reels ಇಂದ ದೂರ ಇದ್ರೇನೆ knowledge ಸಿಗೋದು. Reels ಮಾಡೋಣ. See, I can do because I am beautiful. So I can make reels, but not you people, ma. You ಏನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ reels ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay? So remember, there is a jurisdiction in life. Inside that jurisdiction, if you work, you will not lose credibility. If you should not lose credibility, you have to raise your voice. To raise your voice, you should be self-confident. To get self-confidence, you should be knowledgeable. That's all a girl child requires. Today's girl child requires. That's all. Finish. Finish, ah? Okay. I'll give you one more example. 30th minute ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ನೀನು ಪಾರ್ಮ ನಿಂದು ವಾಚ್ ಪಾರ್ಮ. ಯಾವ ಊರ್ಮ ನಿಂದು? ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ವಾಚ್ ನೋಡಿಯಮ್ಮ. ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಗಡಿಯಾರವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಮ್ಮ. 30 ನಿಮಿಷ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್? I think I should stop now. Okay, before stopping, I just want to tell you something. I mean, rather read out for you. Are we doing, ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಯುನೀಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇದು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರು. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಜಾಬ್. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್? ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ your mind will not be opened. What you will do? Doctor will say, inject 5 ml of cetirizine or what do you call perinom, and watch and call me if something happens. Correct, madam? What you will do? 5 ml perinom, 5 ml perinom, chui, come back, sit in the nurse station. Talk, ennachigu therima, ayo nadu chikkappa maga, ayo boyfriend iru. That is social service. Social work. Social work is the justice you do for what you receive. Social service is you give whatever is to be given. Social work is you do justice to whatever you receive. Okay, ನಾನು ಈ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ಲಾರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೈಟಿಂಗೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೈಟಿಂಗೇಲ್ದು ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ಇನ್ ಲಂಡನ್, ಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಲಂಡನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ, ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ಲಾರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೈಟಿಂಗೇಲ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ವೇರ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಬಾರ್ನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಹರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಲಾ ಬ್ಲಾ ಬ್ಲಾ, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ. I have visited there. ನೀವು ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಏನು ಬರೀ ಎಡಗಡೆ ಮುಗಿ ಸುರಿತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿ ಸೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹರ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ಅವಳದು ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನೋ ಫಾರ್ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್, ಇದು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೈಟಿಂಗೇಲ್. ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೋಟ್ಸ್ ಶಿ ಸೇಸ್, ಇಫ್ ಅ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್, ಇಫ್ ಅ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೀವರಿಶ್, ಇಫ್ ಅ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೇಂಟ್, if a patient is sick, even after taking food, if a patient has bed sore, it is not the fault of the disease but of the nursing. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? Did you understand something? Correct? Do you agree with her? So don't ever think that your profession is social service which will close your mind. Your profession is social work which will keep your mind open. Then you will understand a patient better. I finish. Tumba maatadbittidini, I know. But before that, I would like to quote one more of Florence Nightingale's words. Before that, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. You all must have seen this 4th block bus stop, no? There is one petty shop who sells tea coffee. Correct ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? All of you have seen that? Just diagonally opposite to your college. Correct? See ಅಲ್ಲ? Behind that, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ diagonally opposite there is a small clinic. Have you seen? Always there sits a nurse. ಒಂದು ನರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. There is one IM also, like there is one housekeeping lady also. Okay? They sit. A nurse diagonally opposite is the tea stall. One day, a nurse, because of overwork, the number of patients were more. So, ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ತಲೆನೋವು ಬಂತು. By 4:30 in the evening, she started having headache. ಸಾರಿ, ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತಲೆನೋವು ತಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವತ್ತು. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿ ತಲೆನೋವು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮೀ, ಓಕೆ? ಸೊ ಅವಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಲು, ಆಯಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾಫಿ ಕುಡಿದು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಗಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ತಲೆನೋವಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಶಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಫಿ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲೀನರ್ ಬಾಯ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಅವಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ಲು, ಏ ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಓನರ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಎ ಕಾಫಿ. He said, Amma, he was having headache. He said, I'll go to that Narsamma and take one tablet in it. That's why he left here. So, keep your mind open. For somebody else, the solution lies in you. You yourself is solution. For our problem, we can seek solution from outside. But always remember, for somebody else, the solution lies in you. At the end of her life, our beloved Florence Nightingale says, "Now I know what it takes to love life." At the end of her life, she says, "Now I know what it takes to love life." That's all I want to tell to every girl child, and of course every boy whom I love. Honestly, if they are awakened, whole world is awakened. Gandhiji said, if one female is well read, entire family is well read. I say, if one man is awakened, one city is awakened. Because coexistence, the definition of coexistence need to be understood by men more than girl child. Now, after meeting you people, I also say, now I know what it takes to love life. Thank you so much. Whenever you can afford, make good money, dress up well, be presentable, raise your voice to the occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are really indebted to have you here with us on this occasion, spending your precious time, the difference between the social service and social work. Thank you so much, ma'am. The best teachers don't give you the answer. They speak within you the desire to find the answer yourself. I now take this opportunity to welcome Professor Mamta Nischal, HOD Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, PG Course Coordinator, to deliver the presidential address to the gathering.
Thank you, Ms. Gautami, dignitaries on the dais, my dear colleagues and my dear students. We have come to the end of the session, and for me it was like watching a movie with lot of twists and trials. Especially the incident of the train incident, I was thinking that man will fall and he'll die. That is what was going on in my mind. And finally it happened that he entered into the next compartment and people made him to sit in the next compartment. So it was a very beautiful rendering, ma'am. We are really honored to have you as a chief guest for the day. And of course, when ma'am was talking about newspaper, probably myself and ma'am shared that one thing every day I tell in the class, please read newspaper. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Every day in my class I tell, read newspaper first, at least make an attempt to read the headlines. Don't be into your WhatsApp university. So, and thank you very much, ma'am, for giving us the information on Zero FIR. Definitely it's a new information for all of us. And on behalf of RVCN as well as organizing committee, I'm grateful to you for having such a wonderful person amongst us. Thank you, organizers, for giving me this opportunity to speak few words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let us be grateful to the people who made us happy. They are the charming gardeners who made our souls blossom. I now request Ms. Chaitra, Lecturer, Department of Child Health Nursing, to set the food to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Gautami ma'am. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. A very good morning to one and all, honorable dignitaries, faculty, students. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this event. So first of all, I thank God Almighty for taking the program a resounding accomplishment. It is my utmost honor to thank Srimati Anjali Ramanna, Advocate for Women and Child Rights Founder, Astitva Legal Trust, Chairperson, Children Welfare Committee, Karnataka State Government, Bengaluru, who consented to the chief guest and eminent speaker of today's event for gracing the occasion and sharing the knowledge and addressing comprehensive needs and legislative rights of girl child, despite her busy schedule. I wholeheartedly thank you, ma'am. I I request our principal, Dr. S.R. Gajendra Singh, to honor our chief guest with a token of love and gratitude. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I would like to acknowledge my gratitude to our principal, Sir Dr. S.R. Gajendra Singh, for his valuable guidance and constant support for making this event a reality. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Mrs. Mamata, HOD of Medical Surgical Nursing, RV College of Nursing, Bengaluru. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Mr. Vyanamurthy sir, Kannada teacher, RV College of Nursing, Bengaluru. Thank you, sir. I am grateful to all HODs of various departments, faculties and staffs of RV College of Nursing for your presence in today's event and patience listening. Thank you. Proudful gratitude, one and all. I also extend my sincere thanks to Organizing Secretary Mrs. Gautami, Assistant Professor, Pediatric Department, RV College of Nursing for all our support in organizing the organization. Thank you, ma'am. Faithfully, my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants of today's program for their presence. I hope that this session was a fruitful event and you all benefited much from it. Thank you all. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Chaitra. I now request the congregation to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I kindly request all the faculty to come on to the dais for a group photograph.
I will take a photo.
Students who are supposed to sign the hall ticket, kindly wait in your classroom, okay?
Anita ma'am.
Ronak, Sumit, Praveen, stay back in the auditorium.